Hey, this is Jeremy, and welcome to the Daily Devo. Today, we're going to talk about a new commandment. Today, we're going to talk about a very famous verse in the Bible. So when I read it to you, you may have a moment that you think, oh, I already know this, and you may be tempted to move on from the video. I want to challenge you to not tune out because I believe I can share some new thoughts about what Jesus was trying to communicate to us. This verse is found in John chapter 13 in verse 34. The verse says, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another as I have loved you, that you also love one another." There's a huge key to this verse, and it's when Jesus says, "As I have loved you." You see, here's the deal. This isn't a new commandment in itself. Jesus had already stated this in the book of Matthew. But what's new is the way in which Jesus showed how to love. If we're honest, our love is often self-serving. As long as we're getting something in return, we're fine with loving people. Our love can fade quickly, or we can put misplaced love and affection onto things or stuff that don't deserve our time or our affection. So Jesus understands how we are and provides an example for you and I to look back at when we forget what love in action actually looks like. So what's this new thing? What did he mean when he said, "As I have loved you"? There are lots of answers to that question, but what stands out to me is two monumental moments that happen in this very same chapter before Jesus gives the command. The first moment is he calls all of his disciples together and he washes their feet. Now, this is important because, believe it or not, foot washing throughout history was very common. It meant different things to different civilizations, but there is a common thread in the ceremony in every single civilization, and it is this: the better always had their feet washed by the lesser. In the case of Jewish culture, the student would wash the feet of the rabbi. This was accepted as common practice. It's part of why Peter was horrified when Jesus wanted to wash their feet. It was displaying a level of servanthood and love that hadn't been seen from somebody in authority ever. Don't forget, Jesus was a Jewish rabbi, and several of his followers were the children of Jewish religious leaders. So this was a powerful moment. The second moment is he washed all of his disciples' feet. Think about who that includes. How about a guy by the name of Judas, the man who walked with Jesus, the man who kept the money, and the man that sells Jesus out for 30 pieces of silver? After he washes his feet and he releases Judas to betray him. Imagine being one of the other disciples years later and thinking back on this moment where the Son of God, who raised the dead, who walked on water, who was there when the universe was created, God in the flesh, come to earth to die so we could get back in right relationship with him. Not only washed your feet, but washed the betrayer's feet. Now you get why this verse is so powerful. "A new commandment I give to you. Love one another. Remember, as I have loved you." People are challenging. We should love them anyways. People will let you down, but love them anyways. People will lie and betray our trust, but you got it. Love them anyways. Thanks for joining us today on the Daily Devo.